Are you ready? Are you ready to be in the movie? Hi, friends! Miss Mandee from the Braddock Carnegie Library, and as always, we have Meatball! Hi. Meatball is hot, so she doesn't sweat, so she pants a lot. And we just got home from a ride in the car, and she's really excited still from being in the car. But now she's going to be a movie star for a little bit. All right, are we ready to do our hello song? Let's start with our smile because she's smiling. My smile says hello. My smile says hello. When I see all my friends, my smile says hello. What about our elbows? We haven't done our elbows in a while. My elbows say hello. My elbows say hello. When I see all my friends, my elbows say hello. What about our hair? Let's do our hair. My hair says hello. My hair says hello. When I see all my friends, my hair says hello. Meatball has a lot of hair. Let's do our nose, but don't touch your nose. Just wrinkle your nose like this. My nose says hello. My nose says hello. When I see all my friends, my nose says hello. That was kind of funny. And what else should we do, Meatball? Oh, we can do our tummies. My belly says hello. My belly says hello. When I see all my friends, my belly says hello. Let's do our whole body. Get all those wigglies out. My whole body says hello. My whole body says hello. When I see all my friends, my whole body says hello. Thank you, Meatball. Yes, you're very sweet. I get the kisses. You want to go play with Penguin? You get the Penguin? Okay, Penguin. She's off. She's after Penguin. Today, I have books about shapes. And what I have are 3 books in a series. Do you know what a series is? A series is not one book about a subject, not 2, but it's 3 or more. And today I have a book called Triangle, and we'll read that one first. And then I have a fun matching game. And then I have a book called Square, which is part 2 of our series. Remember one day we talked about a sequel? And I think since we had such a long story time yesterday when we made a mess, we'll keep today a little bit short. And on Monday, I'll be back with part 3, Circle. All right? Maybe another book about shapes too. Not sure yet. Our first book is called Triangle. Look at the eyes on that triangle. Jeepers creepers, look at those peepers. All right. This book is called Triangle, and it's by Mac Barnett and John Klassen. This is Triangle. This is Triangle's house. Right there. This is Triangle in his house. And this is Triangle's door. What is Triangle's door shaped like? A triangle! One day, Triangle walked out his door and away from his house. He was going to play a sneaky trick on Square. Square is his friend. He walked past small triangles. They are pretty small. They're very small. And medium triangles and big triangles. He walked past shapes that weren't triangles anymore. Those aren't triangles anymore. What are those? Those are shaped like boulders, big rocks. They were shapes with no names. He walked until he got to a place where there were squares. He must have walked a long way. Still thinking of his sneaky trick, he walked past big squares and medium squares and small squares. Until he got to Square's house. Now, said Triangle, I will play my sneaky trick. What do you think he's going to do? I mean, he's had a lot of time to think about it on his big walk, right? Triangle walked up to Square's door and said, hiss. What animal makes that sound? That's right, a snake. He said hiss, just like a snake. Woo. Square was afraid of snakes. Oh me, oh my, said Square. Go away, you snake. Leave my door. Hiss, said Triangle. Hiss, hiss, hiss. Oh dear, 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 said Square. How many snakes are out there? 10? 10 million? Go away, snakes. Triangle could not hiss anymore. He was laughing too hard. Triangle, said Square. Is that you? Yes, said Triangle. I know you are afraid of snakes. I have played a sneaky trick on you. Oh, you got him. Oh, look at Square. That is some serious side-eye he's given Triangle. What do you think he's thinking about? Square ran after Triangle. Ran, past small squares and medium squares and big squares. Oh, do you think he's going to get them back? He ran past the shapes with no names. Oh, they're running all the way back. Past the big triangles and medium triangles and small triangles. Up to Triangle's house and right through his door. In Triangle went, right through his door. Burp. Almost. Uh-oh. Does Square fit? Hard to see. Square can't fit in that door. You are stuck. Triangle laughed and laughed. You are stuck. Then he stopped. His house was all dark. Triangle was afraid of the dark. It's too dark, said Triangle. You're blocking my light. Go away, you block. Leave my door. It was Square's turn to laugh. I know you are afraid of the dark. Now I have played a sneaky trick on you. You see, Triangle? This was my plan all along. You think it was his plan all along? I don't know about that. But do you really believe him? And that's it. That's the end. Do you think Square really meant to do that all along? Or do you think it was an accident that he got to pull a sneaky trick? But like a good accident. Like sometimes you don't mean to do something and it works out really well and you're like, oh, cool. Yeah, I think it was that. Now I have a fun matching game for us. Right here I have a whole bunch of little birds. There's a square bird. And what shape is this here? That's a circle bird. What's this one here? It has 4 corners and it's long. That's a rectangle, yeah. Oh, and then, our little purple bird up here. We just read about him. Triangle, very good. And what about this one that looks like a circle, but it's longer? Do you know what that is? Like a stretchy circle? An oval, that's right, very good. So which house, look at all of the little gray shapes on here. Which house do you think our little yellow circle friend should go to? Does he belong in the triangle house? I don't think so. What about the rectangle house? No? Which bird house should he go in? Oh, maybe square? No. Oh, this one's curvy. Could go there, right? Still not right. Put him right there. That's good. Whoops. Well, since this one fell, where should we put the rectangle? Where does rectangle bird go? Oh, wouldn't even fit in the door of this one. About there? No? Oh, definitely not there. How about here? Right in the rectangle birdhouse. Awesome. All right, so now we've got our oval. Oh, totally won't fit in there. That doesn't look right. Here? Yeah. And now we have our friends from the story. We have square and triangle. Where do you think triangle goes? Yeah, that's pretty easy because square would get stuck here, just like he did in the book. Square's going to go there, and triangle's going to go here, and now we have matched all of our little birds into their houses. We helped them get home. Good job, guys. That was awesome. Okay, so I have one more story in our series, remember? This one is part 2 of our series, and I will be back on Monday with part 3. And I really hope that they write more books about more shapes, because these are funny books. What do you think this book is called? Square. Very good. This is Square. And this is also by Mac Barnett and John Klassen. This is Square. This is Square's secret cave. Ooh, secret cave. That sounds like fun. Every day, Square goes down into his cave and takes a block from the pile below the ground. Wow, he has a whole bunch of blocks down there. And he takes it and he goes up the steps. He pushes the block up and out of the cave. Man, he must be really strong. He brings the block back to the pile at the top of the hill. Ooh, all the way up there. This is his work. That's his job. Seems like a pretty hard job. One day, when Square was doing his work, Circle floated by. Square, said Circle, you are a genius. I did not know you were a sculptor. Ah, yes, said Square. What's a sculptor? Well, a sculptor shapes blocks into art, said Circle. Ah, yes, said Square. I see what you mean. But he did not really see what she meant. This is a wonderful sculpture, said Circle. It looks just like you. Square looked at his block. Yes, I suppose it is wonderful. Now, said Circle, you must do one of me. Oh, said Square. I'll come back for it tomorrow. Goodbye, genius. Circle, said Square, I think I should tell you something. But she was already gone. Oh, dear, 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 said Square. He studied the block. I have to make this block look like Circle, he said, Circle is perfect, so I must make this perfect. Wow, no pressure, man. Jeez. Square got to work, shaping the block. Oh, crumbs, said Square. This is not perfect. And then he pounds some more. Aw, dirt, said Square. This is much worse. Oh. So he went back to work. Oh, he's trying so hard. He worked and worked and worked and worked. Oh my goodness, he's even working in the rain. He's going to get all wet. Ah! Cried Square. He had carved the whole block away. There was nothing left. He was surrounded by rubble. Whatever is the opposite of perfect, that is what this is. I must stay up all night and figure this out. Square fell asleep. Oh, he was so tired from his big day. The next morning, Square woke up wet. He despaired. Oh, what have I done? I push blocks. I do not shape them. I am not a genius. Oh no, he's even sideways. He's so tired and he's really frustrated. Hello, genius, said Circle. I am early. Oh dear, whispered Square. Are you finished? Asked Circle. Oh, yes, said Square. Oh, I am finished. Circle peered down. Oh my, she said. What does she see here? It was beautiful. It was beguiling. Oh, it must have been wonderful. It is perfect, said Circle. It is? Asked Square. Oh, yes, said Circle. You are a genius, said Circle. He's just standing there. But was he really? That's it. Boy, it seems like our friend Square, he just has things work out for him sort of unexpectedly, like a surprise. Sometimes that happens, and it's pretty good. But you know what? Nobody's perfect. What did Square end up building for Circle? And it was so perfect. It was like a pond, remember? Because it rained the night before, and there's all these rocks. And this is like looking in a mirror. Circle saw her reflection. Pretty cool. All right, friends. So your activity for today, what I want you to do, and I don't have any blocks at my house because I have them all at the library. But I bet you guys have blocks in your house. And I want you to build a sculpture out of any kind of block. You know that Legos are blocks, right? So you can use Lego, you can use, like if you have wooden blocks or plastic blocks. I want you to build a fabulous sculpture, and I want somebody to take a picture of it and put it in the comments section here. And I want to see some of the really cool things that you guys make, all right? And on Monday, I will be back with the third book in our, what's the word? Series, okay? All right, it's time for our goodbye song, and then I'll see you guys next week, all right? Well, it's time to say goodbye to all my friends, all my friends. Well, it's time to say goodbye to all my friends, all my friends. Well, it's time to say goodbye. Wipe that teardrop from your eye. Well, it's time to say goodbye to all my friends.